Hello friends, how are you today? My name is Sunny, and in this channel we love to go thrifting, we love DIYs, and today is a DIY video. Today we're going to be sewing that I haven't sewed in such a long time. I am very excited because I found some leftover fabric from a project that I did, I don't know, maybe like 9 or 10 years ago, or maybe longer, I'm not sure. I did this shirt. It's a off-the-shoulder shirt that I did in so many different patterns. I don't know if you know this, but I used to have a little brand where I used to make macrame bracelets and plant hangers, and I also did a bit of sewing. And I had like 2 different styles of shirts, and this is one of them. It's really cute. You just put your arms here. I'll try it afterward. It's really cute for spring, summer dressing. So I found some leftover fabric, and I had enough fabric to make either a skirt or some white leg pants. I actually posted a poll over on my Instagram and you guys voted for the white leg pants. So that's what I will be making today. I have here my coffee, which is actually matching my Made by Fresco keep cup with my fabric. The pants that I'm going to be making, I actually did this pattern last year for Melbourne Fashion Week. I was wearing a dark chocolate brown matching set, and the pants were the lane pants from Sydney Graham, which I didn't film back then because I didn't have time. I was in quite a how do you say short time. I was in quite a short time to get that finished for the Melbourne Fashion Weeks, so I didn't get a chance to film it. So that's why I'm going to be filming today the lane pants. Also tell you that the pants that I made, the dark chocolate brown pants, I've worn them so much. Last summer I was all the time in those pants, so I really want to make a couple of more. Maybe when I finish this one, so I will find maybe like a stripe fabric, or maybe also like a gingham, I don't know, like something very nice and fun pattern maybe for summer. Start with this one, you guys. Took it upon myself and I already cut the fabric because that is what much time consuming it is for me. So I cut the fabric, and also while I was at my parents' home over on the weekend, I got my overlocker that I have it back there, and I overlocked every single part of this pattern. So I have here the pockets, everything is already overlocked. I have the waistband, and I've got all the parts of the pants already overlocked. So then when I start sewing, I don't have to be like sewing and then go into the overlocker or zigzag stitch, because you overlock them in advance, you won't have any raw edges. So that's what I did. I guess it's time to start sewing. I start by doing a French seam on both pockets, folding the pocket backs in half with the wrong sides facing each other, then sewing a straight stitch on the bottom edge. I then flip the pocket backs around with right sides together, I press them, and then I sew another straight stitch. So now what I need to do is, with the front side of the front panel of the pants, I need to match the pockets. This that I was doing before are the pockets, so I need to match this mark here with this one, like this, and I'm just going to use some pins here, and I'll do the same with the other pocket, and then I need to sew it. It says in the instructions that I need to overlock it or zigzag it, but I already did that part before. Alright, you guys, so now I have the 2 front panels already finished already with the pockets attached, which, look at this is the inside out, this inside, and this is how it's going to look like in the front. Very cute. This will be this side here, so yep. So now what I need to do is to attach each of the front panels to the back panel, which I'm going to be making right now. And I think actually the more like difficult part was the part of the pockets, which I already finished. The pattern also comes with 2 side pockets in the middle of the leg, which I'm not going to add because I think that with this style of pants, like the pattern, and also I would like to wear it as a matching set with my top, I think that will make it like more, how would you say, like more laid back. Well, it's actually like a laid back pant. I don't know. I just don't think it's the accurate style for this type of pattern. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm just going to attach, as I said, the front panel to the back panel. So the first 2 panels that I did were okay, but I don't know why this second panel, so I have here the front piece and the back piece. This one, it doesn't match here in the hem, which I'm not sure why, but I'm not worried because then I will do the hem and I will fix it. But yeah, I guess the other one did match. I don't know why this one it doesn't, but never mind, it's okay. I will then fix it when I do the hem. I have to try them on and see which length do I want. So I will fix that. But yeah, anyways, it's not perfect. It's handmade. Once I have the 2 sides together, I mean the front panel with the back panel attached together, I did a little press so it looks nicer. And now what I have to do is attach both sides, the rise of the pants. So I have here this, and of course, right sides together. And this is what I have to do. I have to match this to this, and I'll pin it. And then see if it matches, and then match the other rise, this to rise. All right, you guys, big update. So this is what I've got. So we've got already almost all of the sides together. We have the, how do you say this part? Like the rise here. And now what I have to do, they look huge, but it's okay. I know they're flowy, but they're not going to look as huge once they're on because we're going to gather them with the elastic. So now what it says in the instructions is that I have to sew the inseams. This is the front part, as you can see, with the pockets. And now I have to sew together the inseam. So I will put the seams together and then I'll sew all along the edges. So we're almost there. So now that I have the pants, or my pants here, the pants are already looking like pants. It's the other way around, but you get it. Now it's time to tackle the waistband, which I made the error that when I cut the pattern, when I printed the pattern, every pattern that I print, I always trace with tissue paper the size that I'm going to do, so then I can like save the pattern. The thing is that I left all of my patterns, I gave them to a friend back in Australia because I couldn't bring them all, and I only brought the tissue paper. But in this tissue paper, because the other lane pants that I didn't use the string, I only put the elastic, so I didn't mark the buttonholes on the tissue paper. So I just like marked myself some buttonholes here. Let's see if you see them. Just like over here, just the 2 buttonholes, and I hope they're okay. I just did them like what I understood from the pattern, and I'm just gonna make the buttonholes before I tackle the rest of the waistband. So I had to test my sewing machine for the buttonholes because I've done buttonholes before, but I hadn't done any with this sewing machine. It's totally different than the one that I had in Australia. You can see here I've done some testing in some like leftover fabric. I think it looks really good. I'm going to proceed and do it on the waistband, which I have them marked as I told you. So wish me luck. Hello guys, it's the next day. Yesterday I didn't have time to finish up the buttonholes because I ran out of battery in my camera, and also it was time to have lunch. So I thought it was the perfect excuse to like stop and continue the next day. So yeah, it's the next day. And as I told you yesterday, I did a try-on with this sewing machine for the buttonholes, and they came out really cute. So now I'm going to be doing them in the actual waistband. So let's do that. They're done. You cannot really see it, but they're there. And now what I do before I cut them through, I do this trick that I put a needle just in one of the edges across it. This is so when I use the seam ripper, it doesn't go all the way outside the buttonhole. So in this case, it's like a top there. It won't go further. That's it, the first one. And now the second one. Now you can see the 2 holes here. Yay! Okay, let's continue. Alright you guys, so I've got the waistband finished, and I'm actually quite nervous because last time that I attempted this, well, I did it with the dark chocolate. Oh, let me switch on the lights. Don't know if it made any difference. Last time that I did this, my waistband was actually smaller than the pants. So I had to do like 2 little folds in the pants so it matched. Yeah, I hope I don't have to do that today. I hope my measurements are better than last time. Anyways, this is what we've got, and now, yeah, just wish me luck to see how I put in the waistband. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to sew the waistband to the pants. Alright, so I did it until my mark, and I think maybe my bobbin has finished. No, I was suffering in case my bobbin finished. Halfway through, I made sure the buttonholes were okay, that I didn't sew on top of the buttonholes. This is going to be the waistband. Now I think I need to iron it and then put the elastic. I need to check the video and the pattern. So just 1 second. We're almost there. Here's the pants. Have my waistband already in place. Looks very nice. I need to, of course, sew it. But first, it says in the instructions that I need to put the elastic. So let me see if I have any elastic. That's a good question. Also, I wanted to tell you that for the drawstring, it says in the instructions that we need to, well, you can either buy it or you can do one from the same fabric. I reckon I hate doing drawstrings. I don't know why. I know it's super easy, but I don't really like it. And I remember that I had, okay, I'm finding elastics. So let's see if I have enough. I remember that I had this bias banding. Oh, what do you reckon? Should I use like the really thick elastic or maybe this one? This one is 3/4 of an inch or 20 millimeters. I don't know. I think maybe this one is too, and also I don't have enough. I don't want to make it too tight because then in summer it's like I don't like it too tight because I have the drawstring, so I can always like adjust it with that. I've got this bias banding and I'm not sure if I've got like a thicker one. So I've got this one that is blue, like light baby blue, and then I've got this one that is denim, and I think the denim will actually look very cute with this fabric, right? What do you think? I think it looks okay. So maybe I'll use this one for the drawstring. Let me just check this bias banding if it works with my pants. I mean, this one, it's okay. This one, I think it's too thick. I think I'm just going to use the thin one. Yeah, why not? So I just need to measure it. Normally I like to wear my pants like the ones that I'm wearing. Don't want it like too tight, so I'm just going to not stretch it a lot, and I think this will be okay. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Okay, so I just finished the waistband, and I mean, I could do them tighter, but if I can show you. They're right now just sitting like on top of my waists. On my waists? No, I only have one waist. On top of my waist. I actually like it like this. I'm not going to make it tighter because then in summer I get like so frustrated with the elastic. Also, as I told you before, I'm going to add the drawstring. With the drawstring, I can just like, if I want to wear it like higher, I can just do it with the drawstring and that's it. But they're looking so cute. I just need to, well, actually like sew the bias banding, and then I need to figure out what length I'm going to make it and do the hem. So let's continue, but we're almost there and they're looking so cute. For the drawstring, I actually have this thrifted pants, which I wear a lot in summer. It's actually like the same kind of pants, different pockets and also pockets at the back, but it's quite similar. So I'm gonna get the measurement of this of these ties to do my ties for these pants. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I don't know. This is going to be like the most random way to measure it. I'll leave a bit of extra because at the end I will do 2 knots. And now I'm going to thread this inside my pants. So I will have some ties. Yay! Drawstring finished. You can see it here. I just did like, oh sorry, I'm covering my microphone. So I just did like 2 knots at the end, so it doesn't like fray. You say fray? I think so. As I told you with the waistband, how do you say it? With the drawstring, I will be able to adjust it. So now I just need to do the hem. As I told you in one of my, well, previous video, there was a hem that wasn't hemming. It isn't like totally accurate. You see, it's like one shorter than the other one. I had already overlocked, used my serger for these, but in the instructions it says that you need to like fold it twice. So I'm just going to cut it at the same height and then I'll fold it twice and I'll press it and I'll try it on to see if the height is the one that I want. And yeah, I'm just going to do that. Just 1 second. So I just did the hem in the pants. I still need to sew it, but I had to try them on to see if the length was the right one. I'm not sure how I'm going to show you guys. Okay, mind my slippers, okay? This is the length that I like. So if I'm barefoot, it's just right in the, how do you say? Yeah, just like to the floor. I'm just loving it. Let me just sew the hem of the pants and we will be done. And I'll show you how it looks with the top, that I think it's going to look so cute. Here we have the final result. I'm just so happy. You can see here the drawstring. I have like enough room if I want to wear it like looser, or I want to like put it down a little bit. Oh, mind the light, because today it's like cloudy and sun and I just can't figure out the lighting. It's okay. We have the pockets also, and then I finished the hem. I'm trying to put you like in a view that you can actually see it, but I cannot figure out. I don't have like enough space. You guys can see it's like really cute. This is the type of pants that I wear so much in summer, and I'm just so happy that I had this spare fabric to actually do a matching set. So as I was telling you, I will try to film it this weekend. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be raining, but I'll try to figure out a day that I could actually film myself outside and you can see like the whole look. I'm just like loving it. Well, this top I have it already like for ages, but the pants, I'm just so happy. I know I'm going to be wearing them a lot, and now I want to see if I have any more spare fabric hanging around so I can actually make more, because they're so comfy. If you guys have liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. More videos coming very soon. Hope you liked it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!